Hello everyone, what is up? It is me, Mahogany Madness. We are back here today with more Plutocracy with our boy Jerome Mahogany, hanging out over here in New Jersey, where we've almost bought out a company. Oh no, we will buy out a company. He is willing to do business with us, which is good news. Whilst I'm waiting on him, though, I might go in and see if we can buy some more of these other companies. I mean, when in New Jersey, might as well make it worth it. And last episode was more of a tutorial episode, and I hope many people found that useful. I was just aware that we are quite a few episodes in now, and if you did not understand how to play this game, it would have been quite the shock. So, yeah, we're fixing that, and hopefully now, at least to a lot more of you, it will feel a lot more explained, a lot more valid, and from there we will aim to just expand your knowledge further. And I mean, as in the tutorial, I'm just doing all of these negotiations. I mean, I'm literally just buying this company because it was the second best in New Jersey. Though, at some point I'm going to have to do some stupid character finding again, because I need to get the other guy on board, because he will be a massive pain to deal with if I don't buy him out sooner rather than later. But I do not have a spiritual guide, I only have this guy, and I don't think this guy will help me out. So let's quickly go in here. I'm glad that it's preset, but you know, let's just go through and do all the 25kers that I can be bothered to. And it sounds bad, but bothered is definitely the correct term. Let's just get more of everyone. 55, not worth it. No. 54, but he will pay me back. Let's do that. Okay, we've got one. I'm aware that we need more than one, because there are people in other places who are just not going to work with us because they dislike us. And the longer you hold, the longer they don't like you, the more the value of your company increases, the more annoying it actually becomes. So we're not doing a loan on someone that ridiculous. 3 million this guy wants. He's never going to be able to pay that back. No. No. That is tempting just because I can make him win, but let's not do that one. Let's do this one. Let's get another one of them. But no, I hope you're all doing well and you're enjoying this series. I think I am contemplating next time I do a Plutocracy series, not doing a really hard one so I can enjoy, you know, actually negotiating and getting a better deal. I think because I always play on a hard setting, it means the series lasts longer and there's more of a ramp up. But equally, it means I never get a better price than the stock market. Like, the stock market will always be the best price for me. So, I don't know. I might mess around and see what's an interesting option for our next series. We've got 3 cardinals. I might go for one more, because I instantly will have to use one. And instantly using one is not the best thing in the world. Let's go to them. 25k. It is always a luxury having enough that you can just look at these and go, I'm accepting I'm not getting this money back. And I know for some people who struggle with the game, that's going to be absolutely not a boat that you're in. But it is very much the boat that you're in when you make 20 million a quarter. And let's just keep on going. Come on, just give me one more. I feel like they are just being unreasonable at this point. It's just better to stop strikes than starting strikes. I know there is... there would be a massive play on if you want to take over a really big company. What you would do is you would cause a strike and then go in afterwards and buy it all and then stop it using another agent. But you are playing with a lot of dangerous things there. If they find out, you are in trouble because it will make everyone who has shares in that company hate you. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm not in the business of being hated. I know the stats on this will clearly prove I'm wrong, but I am not in the business of being hated. There we go. There's my final one. Let's do one more just for luck. Go on. Luck. Okay. But we've done a lot of them. We'll go in here. First things first. Spirit guide this guy. Because I've not done a lot of work in that business yet. And this guy, I remember why I've not bought him out. He is just too much of a hassle to buy out. Let's go in here. And reduce the influence cost. That's always good. And we're now 5-star economics and 5-star diplomacy. And we've really not got involved in politics at all. I just think it's the worst developed aspect of this game, the politics currently. Yeah, pretty much. To be honest, I ignore most of them until very late game when you can make taxes better for yourself. And here we go. The father has come in. He has swayed him. So now we go in and we buy him out. And let's face it, we're buying him out either way. Whether he gives us a good deal or not. I would just very much rather a good deal. So I'm going to compromise almost consistently because I feel like he's going to be the type of person that will land in this red. Oh yeah, okay, insist on it. He'll come down this time, watch him. He came down slightly. I'm willing to pay the full price, that's the reason why I'm not backing down. But there we go. 800k, we've bought this entire company. Management, hire a new CEO. Sort by economics, always sort by economics, and hire one who just works. And always take loyalty with CEOs. Is this not big to consistently have a CEO who doesn't want to work for you? Let's bring this down to 80. Go across here. Let's just bring those down to a manageable number. Company expansion, do that, confirm. They can do as much as they want now. And what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to name them the states that they're in. Because if I do this, I'll actually know where I'm working. So that's New Jersey Steel and this New Jersey Bank. And it will get more confusing when you own more than one. Which is when you normally would get into mergers and things. But let's look where the most profitable things are that we don't have. Texas. Not been to Texas yet, but let's just go in whilst the day's ticking by, and this is Nebraska Oil. I think it's just an oil refinery. Oh, let me pause. Yep, and this is Nebraska Steel. Bam. And what I'm going to do, oddly, in Nebraska, this company. We're getting rid of all the dividends, or at least we're getting rid of a lot of them, which will massively hit our income. I'm not in the illusion that it won't. It's very much will. And I'm the CEO, so the salary isn't that much of a concern. What we can do is we can push both of them into a cartel. What that does is boost the income. If we can get to 2, we get a 15% income bonus. But we get a risk if they find us, pretty much. Trust-wise, I don't think it's worth it. I don't like doing it too much. Oh. These guys are giving me a 12 million loan. Everyone else is just like, why on earth would we give you 12 million? A lot of them I do have shares in, so let's not. But with the thing going down, I'm going to turn off that and I'm going to manage it myself. My aim is to start buying companies in Nebraska, like this one and this one, with their own money. But whilst we're here, let's look. Profitability, Griper's Bank. Just start buying people out. This person wants to be bought out, so it's not too hard of a challenge. Just force it. She'll be very grateful for us either way, because it's their ambition. But when it's their ambition, they always ask for an obnoxious amount of money. Don't just do what I did earlier on in the series and do ambitions. Like, we cut it down massively, and you still get the bonus for doing her ambition. That's the like, if you're still getting the bonus, you're still getting the bonus. Go in, like this one, again, buy them out. We can insist. It's 1% chance. I don't think I've ever seen it land in the top or bottom 1%. So, never worry about that. 10%, 13%, that I have seen it land in. He is just being cruel. At least there he's come down a bit. That's 4 months worth. Let's do that one. Meanwhile, Spiritual Guide, this one, because he has a large share. Let's just keep on buying. This game is all about buying, not very often. It's about selling. Later on in the game, I do not think you ever sell, but you do buy. So that saved about half the money, that one deal. And this one should be... Come down, come on. You know, I'm going to insist, and it's going to backfire. 6%. Compromise. 25% chance? No. There we go. Agree to that. Which just leaves 2 people left. And neither of them are actually that influential. What we could do now is go into Nebraska and see if anyone was willing to negotiate with us. Because I do want to start cornering the market in Nebraska. Which means purely taking over this type of company. The steel, the metallurgy companies. Which means, what are there? There's 4 currently. Which is the smallest? This one? Okay. Let's start here. And there's still a modicum of just buying for yourself, because in the end of the day, your money and the company's money eventually becomes the same thing. But I now have quite a significant majority in this market, which I'm a big fan of. But this guy, if I can get this guy out with his 30-something%, that is the best outcome for me. Because he is a very nice guy. Nope. Worth a try. Flattery normally works. 7.8 million. And it's a bad, like, in terms of it, it's not a great company. But it's one that I'm going to work in either way. Maintenance is never worth it. I don't really care if I decrease their salary. I think I'll go here. Let's just tick off another one there. Go in. And just with the rest of the money, buy a few shares from Jason Bryant. When's compromise? Come all the way down to me, Jason. No. There we go. So she is, again, someone that I'm going to have to become buddy-buddy with. Not because I want to, but because I need her to do deals with me. And again, I do think in the world of business, there is not this cutthroat attitude of they will not do deals with people who... I mean, that's tempting. But I just think the houses are not worth it. Can I quickly go over to here? See, I could now negotiate with him, but it's really just not that worth it. That, though. So, there is one thing when it comes for candidates running for posts. This. They instantly become loyal to you. And, let me tell you, that is a massive blessing, right? And it's the only reason ever I really get involved in politics is if you can find someone lower down in terms of cost who just becomes loyal to you. And just sponsor them, right? Like, it doesn't particularly help the guy, but he does become loyal to me, and all of a sudden, I have a friend. And because they instantly become loyal with you, getting improved relations with them is also not something you need to concern yourself with. As you can see, normally it's people with minimal victory chance. There might be some people up here, but as you can see, these people who need the investment, they're going to win anyway. So, unless they're very cheap to invest into, it's never really worth investing over here. What you're looking for is you're looking for the 50-50 races which could result in someone being loyal to you. Because in those ones, you end up in a much better position. Or the ones where minimal money, quite a large impact. And then the main reason I do these is you get so many more advantages from... He just doesn't want my money. Not impressed by that. Okay. Quite a bargain to do. And in some ways, again, these are the cheapest ways to just get these characters. Or not the cheapest, but by far the easiest way. Because look at this. Like most of these people will never win. It doesn't matter because I'm getting characters out of it, and getting characters is so much better than... I don't actually know how much that one was. I should probably be paying a bit more attention to the cost. But that one, Cardinal, that one, Cardinal, nope. Let's go for that one. This one, again, I don't mind. Let's keep them in... Oh, see, now that I've got to the bottom, awful. It's just... They don't stand a chance of winning, and every penny I invest into them isn't making them any better to win, really. That's 0.4%, I think that one was. One of my favourite screens, though, in terms of completing ambitions. I'm not doing 100 and something for someone who can't win. But then equally, if you go for some up here, if they are cheap enough, if they look like they might like you, then I see no reason not to. The problem is, like, this guy is 4, right? Plus 4. But that is his resting opinion of me. I do it. He doesn't become loyal. That guy is worth doing, because he would become loyal. I think I've got enough loyal people now, and I've shown off this screen enough. Let's just do that one. Yeah, because none of them stand much of a chance of winning. If they did, why on earth would they be loyal just for in return for some money? Again, just zooming down. And these are all the ones I've sponsored who have just become loyal to me for no apparent reason. In their minds, at least, hopefully. Here, I need to sway him. I need to go on here, and I just need to buy it. Come on, Cardinal, do me good. If he ends up down here, it just makes it worse. So it just impacts my reputation. Not big on my reputation being tarnished purely because I tried to sway someone using a priest. Go on. I suppose I am being cruel. He is a cardinal, not a priest. Let's just go in, finish off that. Next up, we go into politics purely because we kind of have to. Come on, just buy the final one. There we go. And now this guy, willing to do deals with us, we buy him out. Because if we don't buy him out this time, he will get annoyed with us again. If he gets annoyed with us again, that's bad for everyone involved, because I'm willing to compromise. It's 3 versus 3%. He actually... Oh, he's going to get annoyed with us again. I know it. 70%. And look at how often it lands in the red. Not this time. See, I baited it. The old bait and switch. I knew it wasn't going to end up there. Tricked it. This guy, though, will end up down here. See, normally you can tell just by how quick the dial swings. How far across. But sometimes they do throw you with a little one which isn't quite what you would expect. Okay, I'm not going to finish buying out him yet. What I will do is I will go into this company and... Oh, I can't agent. Can I not agent her? Yeah, there. Not intimidation, spiritual guide. Go in here and buy him out. I'm not sure why I'm still buying people out. I can just take over. So a takeover is if my company has enough money to essentially buy out all the shareholders. The problem is they would also have to buy out me, I believe. Just accompany them. Stop. New Jersey Steel is not a bank. It's not a corrupt organization. We are getting very lucky this time. But if I went into Nevada Steel, right? And went into here and merger. So let's face it, Nelson Steel, great to get it involved. And if I did takeover, it would still cost that much to take over. Merger, I'd have to buy out her. And buying her out first is easier than buying her out second. It does mean I need the money to buy her out, and I'm not sure I still have that. Especially not if I want to buy out this guy in Texas as well. Which I can do on the 15th of May. 15th of May! Are we sure that didn't say March? It could have said March. Yeah, that was predictable that it would happen at some point. Let's go back to Nebraska. Go back to this company and use the agent on her again. Could have said March. Did it say March? Was I just being foolish? No, it definitely says May. 100 days, that's why. Right there. No, let's not do that vote. Let's not annoy him. Let's just keep on going how we are. Which means I might as well come in to another... Ooh, a strike down here is big. I don't mind this one little bit. Because when... in January. So if I wait until the end of the quarter is actually better for me, that one. So instead, let's go into... I feel like Griffith Steel is just not that good. So I'm going to try and... Ah! So she held shares in both of them. Kind of wish I knew that first. Okay, so for the company that we own, we're going to try and buy out this guy. This compromise, let's keep him going down. No. Let's just agree. And 12% for our other company. Which now means we will get income from dividends. So this is how much we're being paid from that other company. No, wrong one. Income. Revenue. Okay, let me just go to it. So, of the 12.3%, right? Finances, they pay that much in dividends. Just bump it all the way up, because I don't care. Ooh, we only just got that through. Please tell me it doesn't mean more people hate me. It normally does. Yeah. No, of course it does. Flash flow generator, though. We are flying up these achievements. Okay, let's start here. And I don't want to suppress strikes. Let's go here. Yes. And let's buy this house, because we now do need a house. Cottage clearly means a very different thing in America than it does in the UK. That's not a cottage, that's a mansion. 15th of May, I can't do anything until then. I am slightly concerned. He's going to be on his way down. No, okay, we're good. Oh, New Jersey and Kentucky. What's going on in New Jersey? Is it one of my companies? Yes. Which means it is time to buy him out. And the annoying one with this is the fact that it costs so much influence to buy him out. But either way, he is getting whatever price he asks, I am paying. Because he's now one of the most profitable businesses in the world. Not in the world, in America. But there we go. Staff turnover. Strike risk is higher than I want it to be. Let's just bomb that down. And let's bring this down to 80%. Apply. He's good enough. Nice. Let's go in here. And... oh no, we'll wait for this Cardinal. Come on, Cardinal. Bring me good vibes. That's twice on the same windman, Cardinal. And I legitimately need you to do this one. He's going over here. But I own the two most profitable. And this is the third, which he can buy for all I care. It's only worth 4 million. Which is good. Might be worth buying in there. But, got to keep on going here. So let's go back here. Laura Nelson. Spiritual guide. Make her like me again. Now this is just an incredible deal for myself. It's buy-in. And literally we're just going to buy out everyone from this company. But we're not going to go ridiculous prices. If they're not willing, they're not willing. Because this is a hostile takeover. Like, their company's on strike. The people don't like them. If they don't sell to me, this company is going bankrupt. So I just need to buy out the ones that will sell to me. See, this one knows where it's at. Jason, I remember you. We've worked together in the past. So I just need the 11% from this guy. See, now he might hold out. No, he's not going to hold out. That's good. So let's get him in. And what a price. What a bargain. So what we are going to hold out on though is the reserves are bad. So what we're holding out on is Davies Inc. in Rhode Island. It is one of my better companies. I'm still aware of that. It's where a lot of my money comes from. If we look here, there is 11 million coming across from this way. Let's see, 5 million Nebraska oil. 2 million there. Griffiths Bank Davies isn't actually that good. Davies Inc. holds shares in all of these things? Holy smokes! Wait a second. My CEO's buying shares and stuff for me. I really don't know. I hope so. It's great business for me if they are. I don't remember buying stuff for them over there. That was just me wanting another to purchase something else. Yeah, he will probably buy in here. Nope, sorry, let me... He's not only bought in, he's just taken over both. Instantly. Which I'm fine with. Oh. Come on, Cardinal. Third time's the charm. Genuinely, this guy... Just intimidate. Please. Just sort her. Like... It has got to the point where I just need to do business with her. And she is being annoying. Whilst this one... Spiritual Guide. It's the new plan. Nelson Steele... That's literally the one where I have problems. Just, I don't mind paying them more. They probably do need more. Okay, that's fine. That's one of the ones that I didn't mind going the wrong way. Hayes in Delaware. I own companies in Delaware? Where even is Delaware? Ah, there. Okay. I do actually know I own stuff over there. I know I went over to Maryland at some point. I can say that much. Yeah, buy it out. We have so much money at this point, it doesn't matter buying out these things for excessive amounts. Now these, I am annoyed about, because it seems to be happening. There we go. I knew it was going to happen at some point. Let's quickly go in here. Find someone who is not a ridiculous ask. You, ambition, check. And just bump that back up. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's look at the most profitable ones. Nebraska and Kentucky. See, if a goon succeeds... No. Great. Cardinal, succeed. You've really been letting me down. Okay, the moment he goes to a different person, at least he succeeds. Okay, anyway, let me go to these filters. That's fine. Okay. Let's send the Cardinal in for one final try. Okay, I thought I was out of Cardinals for a moment there, which was going to really annoy me. So my company, I want to buy a whole bunch of shares off her. And then I'll go in and I'll buy even more. Straight up accept that. And I'll take the loyalty because she is an investor. They've come out of insolvency, which is good for us. Go in here. This guy. Thank you very much. Now give me your shares in this company. I'm just going to accept it. He held out for long enough. Because now I can go in. Bump that all the way. Bring this down, definitely. What I could do is I could instantly solve my reserves issue. Economics. You can definitely be hired. For all I care. Bring this across. It's now in a bank in Texas as well. So let's rename it. And you guessed what I'm calling it. Texas Bank. And the CEO can do whatever he wants. That's my opinion, at least. Yeah. He can work wherever he wants in that chart. Like, I'm doing well. It's some of these ones down here which are worrying. Nelson Steele I know is bad. That I know is bad. Actually, I take it back. All of my companies, the worst one is this one. which I'm aware will be bad because I've dropped dividends. Griffin Cole, where are you? Ah, yeah. But I own shares via that. Yeah. Let's go in here. This one was just a... I want to. Come on, Angel. I do almost call people called Angel Angle every time. So, it's good that I don't. Sign that. Quit. Loyalty for all I care. Thank you. Okay. Is there anything else I think in this state? Goodbye, Simmons Coal. Let's see if I can afford all of Simmons Coal in one fell swoop. Start negotiations. I don't actually know how expensive a company it's meant to be, but I'm hoping reasonably successful. Let's buy this. Sign in. I don't know why I said sign in. It's not like I'm buying into something, I'm just buying shares of someone. I still should have checked how much the companies were. Come on, come on, come on, be reasonable. See, they come over and I compromise. Yeah, I'm willing to pay that. Still going. I think I might be able to take over this entire one in just a moment. No. Skill oratory. Oh, screw it. I'm not compromising. 4%. What's the likelihood? Not very high. Okay, and final one. Gabrielle Collins. And it is all mine. Compromise. Yeah, no, I'm willing to accept that. Okay, management. It's not a bad guy. Reserves. Drop that. You know what, drop it again. Hire all of them. Bump that up. Bring the strike risk down to like 5%. Research can stay high. Nice. Yeah. I pretty much just took over because I wanted to. Do I own a... Let's make sure I'm not going to afford, am I? No, it's 3k. Okay, Nebraska, we're coming in. What's next? Griffin Steel. They all hate me apart from this one. So this one is the only one we can go for. But he will come down. Because I say so. 6%. 6% is a manageable number. Just sign it. Buy 16%. Get the loyalty. Because with that, we now own shares in all of them. Yeah, go on Nebraska Oil. It's the fact that they love me. I'm very reasonable in Nebraska. It's everywhere else that I'm not reasonable. Okay, let's see where we're at in the next quarter, and then we will end this episode. I hope you guys are enjoying. I hope I've somewhat explained the subsidy system to you guys, which I am doing via this one. Which is pretty much, if you drop the dividends and you have the money in the bank, let's go here. So by having 5 million in reserves, we can spend that 5 million on anything. It could be a company expansion, like these two, which will increase just the profitability of your business as in general. Or it could be buying out a company, like this one, which is why this, as an image, is Nebraska Steel, but then when you hover over it, is me. So, but if I swapped the CEO of Nebraska Steel, it would stop being me. And this graph is slowly going to become more and more beautiful. I didn't realize that I had such an incredible tree here that probably will become our thumbnail. So if you're enjoying, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next episode.